everyone, welcome back to Kodex Academy. I am Omansh Agarwal and today we are going to create a water cycle animation in Scratch. In this project, we will learn how water moves in nature through evaporation, condensation and precipitation using Scratch coding blocks in a fun and interactive way. So get ready to learn science with coding and create your own animated water cycle. But before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe and share with your family and friends. Let's jump into coding. So now, first, I will delete this cat sprite. And then, I will upload a backdrop. You can take the backdrop from the description. The link is given in the description. So I will take my background. Here is it. I will go to codes and now I will upload a sprite. You can also take that from the description. So this is the process of the water cycle. Now I will tell you the water cycle process, how it works. So the first step the water cycle follows is evaporation. Evaporation means when the water gets evaporate in the form of water vapor. That is called evaporation. Then it is condensation. Condensation means the water vapor travels through the cool wind and gets into the cloud. And then the next process is precipitation. Precipitation means when in the form of rain or goes on the land. Then the last process is called collection. Means when the water gets collected on the ground or any sea, river, pond or any water source, that is called a collection. Means the water get collected on that water source. Okay? So this is the simple cycle. Now, I want to make the animation of this cycle. So first for that, let's take sun and the cloud. So I will upload the sprite. I will take sun. Sun is here. And I will upload a sprite. First I will take this cloud. This one. And I will go to its costume. I will upload a costume and take the dark cloud. Here is the dark cloud. Can you see the difference between these both? Its outer part is white and this outer part and inner part is a little bit grayish than this one. And now let's start the coding with the sun. So the sun has a simple, very little coding. We have to glide the sun from the center to the top position. Not from the center exactly, but somewhere near the center. So for that, first let's take a when flag clicked that we always take. Then go to X 20, Y 20. Then glide 1 second to X and Y. Instead of 1 second, let's take 5 seconds. So it will take 5 seconds to come from 2020 position to here. Means from this position, it will go to here. So the position is X is equal to 185 and Y is equal to 155. And then the last block is go to events, broadcast a new message, that is sun rays. Okay, now let's move to the cloud. So first let's do the smallest coding. When flag clicked and then looks, set size to 60. So it will work like this. Look, the size is 60 and the sun goes from here to here. Okay, and we can set the cloud's position also if we want. So I will set the position. X is minus 145 and Y is 130. So this is the position of the cloud. So there is one more code in the cloud, but we will do it afterwards. Now I will take the up arrow that shows the evaporation. I will go to upload sprite and take up arrow. Here is the up arrow and the size is too big. So I will do 1/4 of it, that is 25%. This much is great. And make sure that the sun is at the center. So now the up arrow, let's do the code. And also make sure that every sprite is in the center. Just check it because there can be any mistake or in the positioning after that. Okay. So now I will go to events and this arrow is for the evaporation, to show the evaporation. So for that, let's take when I receive sun rays, looks, hide, go to events, broadcast, new message, that is called evaporation. Okay, and now I will take a forever loop, repeat one time. I will go down and take create a clone. In this we are going to create a clone and then I will set the position. For the first arrow I will set 210 and y minus 15 and then I will duplicate this. I will now change the x only, y is going to be same and the x is 185. And outside the repeat one but inside the forever loop, just take wait 1 second and instead of 1 second, let's do it 0.5 seconds. And then scroll down. When I start as a clone, looks, show, control, forever loop, motion, change y by 5, if then, sensing, touching color and take the color of the end part of the sun. Because when the arrow touches the sun, then it should stop. And then if it touches the color, the sun's endpoint color, then delete this clone. So now I will explain you the whole process of evaporation that we have done. Now see, this is repeat 1. Repeat 1 means we have made 2 clones. Like I can show you, you will understand. Now let the sun go here. Okay, look. Oh, wait. I need to change the sun's position. So I need the sun over here. So I will change this glide to x is 200 and y is 145. So now let's see. Okay. Now did you see? It's going upwards and when it touches the end point of the sun, then it will hide. Okay. So there is a repeated code in almost every sprite. Is the turn for condensation. So now I will upload a sprite, that is my across arrow. This we took up arrow and this is across arrow. And the size is going to be same, 25. Now we will copy this code into the across arrow because it's almost the same code. Here is it. There are some changes in this. So let's do those. When I receive sun rays, it is when I receive evaporation, then I will make a new message that is called condensation. So this process we are doing is condensation process. Now in the forever loop, this all is the same, just the position is a little different. The x position is going to be same this time and the y position is going to be different. So x position is 135 for the first one and for the second one it is also 135 x. And the y position for the first one is 150 and y position for the second is 120. Now when I start as a clone, show forever, change y by, not change y by, but change x by. So let's change the block to change x by and change x by -5. And if touching color, not touching color, if touching cloud, then delete this clone. So this is the condensation process. Now before I will show you, we have to do one code of the cloud that was remaining. So let's go to the cloud. When I receive condensation, looks, switch costume to the dark cloud. And yes, in the when flag clicked, first take switch costume to cloud, simple cloud, white one. And when I receive condensation, switch costume to the dark cloud and then wait 1 second. Then change size by 20. It will increase its size by 20 only once. And then it will broadcast precipitation. Okay, this code is done. And now see the effect. Okay, sun is rising. And here, look, it's now working, right? First evaporation, then condensation, and now we are going to do precipitation and then collection, the last process. Now let's upload a sprite. It is the time for the water droplet. Oh, it's too big. So I will make it 1/5 size. That is 20. This is going to be over here. And now let's go to the water droplet coding. The coding is same as the up arrow and all. These two sprites that we are going to do have the almost same coding like we did up arrow and a cross arrow. So let's do the changes now. In the water droplet, when I receive precipitation, then hide, I will take out this broadcast. And there is no clone also. So I will take out this clone. I'll just take one, go to X. And I will change the position. The X is -160 and the Y is 100. And now when I start as a clone, show forever, change Y by -5. If touching color, I will take the eyedropper. I will take this color, the second last layer of the river, you can say. So I will take this color, light blue color of this, okay, and then delete this clone. Now see the effect, how it will work. So like this it will work. And we can do one more thing. Go to looks and go to back layer. Means the rain will come from the back of the cloud. So it is perfect. And now the last process, that is collection. And then our water cycle animation is complete. I will upload a sprite, that is the waves. In this we are going to take waves that will move like this to show the wavy lines of the wave. Now let's take the across arrow one because it has the change x by. So we don't have to change much. Okay, so here is it. And now I will go to the waves. In this we are going to take when I receive evaporation, hide, broadcast, condensation. Actually it's almost the same and the positioning is different. X is going to be same, -5 and -5. Y is going to be different. The first Y position is -80 and for the second -40. Okay, and change X by 5, not -5. And if touching edge, this edge, then hide. And I think so I need to go to back layer. Means it will go behind this water cycle. Let's go to the big screen and play our animation. Now sun is going up, up, up. Stop. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and then collection. And then again the process repeats. And this water cycle shaded part is seriously looking good in this animation. I hope you like and understand this video. If you please like, subscribe and share this video to your family and friends. And yes, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss the latest update. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. See you in the next video.